Hello, Americans and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back here, man. So, okay, now we'll try it again. This camera, man. Chilly out here. Actually, it's been dumping rain all night. It just let up, man. We've had, I don't know, 20 and 30 mile an hour winds. Still got a pretty good breeze. This thing might be windy, I don't know. But it let up for just a minute, so I just walked out here. But one of my viewers, Roy, thank you very much, Roy. You know, I was having issues or got issues with the tractor. Well, what that piece that was sitting there, you know, and I was sitting up on the tractor, heard that and all that. And I was thinking it came out of the motor or whatever. And as it turns out, it slides into this channel, and I've got to get this back to here, and that goes into there, and is actually a keeper pin for the tractor, man. Ever heard that, dude? Yeah, to clip out a candy. I don't know what this dang camera's doing. Anyway, so that pin goes in that channel, and if you look at this side, you can see there's a pin back in there, and there's the channel there. And then I've talked about it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But I've talked about it many times over the years that, you know, my grandpa was the Bozeman is what they called him in this area. And he actually distributed parts. And he was the first one that brought tire plugs into the, you know, this area and stuff back in the, you know, I think 1962 or... I can't remember the exact years, but man, he was the Bozeman forever, and he distributed to all the service stations and tire shops, you know, so I grew up around tire shops, service stations, and all that. And then I worked at Henderson Wheel, which they're gone now too, I heard. I worked at Henderson for, I think 5.5 years. So, man, I've been around the tire, all that. And long story short, to get back to the tractor, what that pin does is, I don't know what they call it, you know, to me, there's a hub. There's really not a hub on those. It's kind of different. But that pin goes in there, locks that wheel into place so that when the axle turns, the wheel turns. Well, without that pin in there, and I didn't notice it because I was up on the tractor trying to get it to work, but that axle will just spin in there without that pin. So I've got the pin. It's a little bit bent, so I might end up firing up the forge to straighten it out. This weather, if it keeps like this, then I'll probably come out here and mess around with it here in a little bit. But man, it was so nasty out here this morning. And yesterday it snowed all day. Like I said, it's been raining now, so it's pounding this down. And then actually, supposed to get no rain, no snow. The temps, they changed, man. The temps were looking pretty good too, but it's still supposed to be in above freezing during the day and then teens overnight. So, man, I'm pretty happy about that. Sitting here right now to get, I got my one of these mucks. I got my mucks on, but these ain't insulated, man, dude. My toes are cold, so I'm gonna go and get my other boots on, and then I'm gonna do some listing, man. Make sure you get over there and check out the eBay store for the list. I'll be putting a bunch on. Miss Kitty's gonna be doing more drafts. Did go out and do a little bit of junking yesterday, man. Scored this killer. I'll have to try to remember to show them. Here, I'll just get it. All right, so it's probably pretty bright in here, but. I went and looked at some junk yesterday. Let me stand up. That's a little bit better. And scored a few things, not a ton of stuff. But I got these little, I don't know how well you can see them in the light. Get over here and see. Look at these little tiny binoculars. And there's something loose inside the one. So I don't know if you can see it. See that in there? Yeah, you actually could. You can see that. So I'm going to pop them apart and see if I can fix that little piece. But these mothers are old. Yeah, so anyway. And the one's still got like a leather wrap around it on this side. Anyway, that's one of the many things I'll be putting on. I got so much stuff to put on. think that's what I said. I think that was it. I'm just going to be doing, oh, I'm going to insulate this dude. Squirrel! I don't know what the heck's going on around here, dude. It's cold. Not as cold. And actually, I got a notice on my, what is it, Facebook or whatever, you know, where it says 5 years ago today. 5 years ago today, this morning, it was 20 below. So when I was trying to figure out how cold it's been, 5 years ago, it was 20 below zero here today. Thank God we ain't got that. Whoa, dude. It's going, man. I didn't even know this thing was recording. Hello! Man, I mean, now we can do like a spook house, man. Ghosts. So I'm out here in the, oh, that don't work. Hey, that's a little bit better. There's no windows, no nothing in here. This is the bathhouse. It's where the bathtub's gonna get moved. Dude, it's pretty much like a, it's like a typhoon out there, dude. Man, high winds. We got high winds and, dude, just dumping. I mean, dumping rain. There's that later. Now, it just took a break or just slowed down. And, I went out to, so I need to get some pieces. Because one of the things, man, I've got all the 2-foot insulation. I've used up all that I had of that. And that's about $100 a bag. But I got some rolls because I have some, I bought, what did I end up doing? I'm trying to think of what, all because I did have some 16 on center areas to do. And I've got almost a full roll of 16-inch R19. So I'm going to add a stud in this. And, like a little funky crap up here. This is all coming out, man, in the springtime. So all I'm doing right now is insulating this for the winter. Getting it all buttoned up. I still haven't got tin on the roof. I just got tar paper on the roof. You know, I've got to do the floor and everything. And one of the problems is all the lumber, you know, because I use nothing but reclaimed, reuse, repurpose, all that stuff. Lodge poles, you know, natural. But that's all understandable. But I needed to get some 2x4s or whatever to piece a thing in here. Actually, I've just pieced all this in here. So right now I've got them in the bathtub with the snow. Once the snow gets off them, then I'll put them by the fireplace to dry them out. So that takes up a long process, but there's plenty of, I got to do the gables and stuff like that with insulation. I see some holes and stuff there. So that's what I'm working on today in between the typhoon. I should be in there, or out there. Sorry, dude. My mind's going a mile a minute. It's like a squirrel cage. Squirrel! I should be out there working on the tractor while it's not pouring and windy. The wind's still blowing, man, but it's calmed down. It was probably, man, 30-mile-an-hour winds or something, man, and just dumping. I'm telling you, man, it was nasty. At least it ain't snow. But one of the problems, Red came in our road. You know, I had Cara, because when the tractor did that, I had Cara come over because we had about, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches probably on our road in here. And I wanted to get it moved before this rain and all this, because, man, the weatherman got it right this time. And, you know, on the temps up, it's actually the temps, other than the wind chill factor, it brings it way down. But I think the temps, we're probably, I think it's supposed to be 40 degrees or something today, which makes a slushy-ass mess. And when Red came in, he said, man, he almost went in the drink when he crossed a bridge out here. And Katie Jo was going to come pick up some stuff that she forgot when Tevin was here, and we called and told her, man, I wouldn't try to come in here till I get the tractor going, till I get that slush, because now you've got, You know, I haven't even walked out there, man. Just walk out there, get that wood, man, dude. It just wears you out, man. Dude, it's just everything's so heavy. I'm telling you, man, I'm in bear hibernation mode. Anyway, so Katie Jo, what we called her, she said at her driveway at work, you know, 'cause she works and does the rocks, man. I think the link's down below, Rock Creations, man, if you want any specialized engraved rocks. But anyway, when she went in the parking lot, she almost slid off into his ditch, because, man, his was so slushy going in there. You know, it's, man, dude, it's a flipping mess out there. Anyway, I thought I'd touch on, you know, what's to come for 2022. Yeah, depending. We ain't going in there. That's not, I ain't going into the talk other than, man, make sure that you're prepared, because hopefully I'm wrong, but there is a lot going on as far as that end of it. As far as what I'm talking about, what's coming for 2022 is what we're hoping to do and hoping to plan and hoping the world don't go to crap so that we can, you know, do our thing as far as videos and all that. Here in the next week or two, we're actually going to go down and do some rock hounding, maybe a little metal detecting. Because with the, you know, if the weather guys are right, it's all weather permitting and stuff like that. But where I've been researching some other places I want to check out, some new places and stuff like that, the temps are supposed to be in the low 40s, you know, get down there. And there's snow there right now, but with these temps and the weather, man, here in a week and stuff, as long as we don't get hammered by any more of the big snowstorms and where it hits down there, then we'll be going down there and doing a little rock hound and stuff like that. Man, all kinds, man. We got all kinds of trips and stuff that we want to do, you know, ghost towns, man, going to ghost towns. I love going to ghost towns and old abandoned buildings and different stuff like that. Have some permissions for metal detecting and stuff. Dude, we got so many things to do. Just, you know, in these times, do you plan for, you know, I take it day by day pretty much, especially these days. We've always, me and Kitty have always, and all our plans always go to crap anyway, so we usually don't plan, you know, plan too far ahead. As far as like the going rock hounding and stuff like that, you know, we'll just go. We don't know what day we'll go or anything like that. As soon as I see that there, and not only that, there's a junk shop down the way I want to go that, man, we do real well at too. Junk shop, and then I got a couple people to always swing in to see, man. They usually either let me dig through some stuff or they have some stuff pulled out aside. We do some wheeling and dealing and all that. Always junking, man. Always treasure hunt. But as far as planning ahead for us, you know, a lot of times in these, at the end of the year like this, if you look back on my videos, you'll see, you know, and I'll say, oh, this year, you know, we're hoping to do this, hoping to do that, we're planning on doing this, planning on doing that. It don't always all turn out. But in these times right now, man, I think planning for something to do next week's planning quite a ways ahead. Because everything can change in an instant. Man, it's so hard not to go off on all that stuff. I haven't been, you know, today actually I've been watching, dude, I got the itch, man. But I've been watching, you know, some rusty gold treasure hunting videos and, been looking at, you know, watching some of the old ghost town videos around the Pacific Northwest, and found a couple of channels that, you know, new channels, man. When you're going along, you always stumble on some new channels, man. Found a lot of ones I'll never watch again, but I found a couple that I actually subscribed, and, you know, there's pretty good, pretty decent ones out there. Some of, you know, of course, the one you find that you like, they haven't done a video in 3 years, 4 years, you know, they stopped doing them, but anyway, man, there's some pretty good stuff on there. It gets that itch going. And then as far as this, man, I've got firewood. I've got, you know, tomorrow, first thing will be the tractor. I may go out there. I've got my little splitter over in the woodshed, so I might roll, you know, 3 or 4 logs over and get them split up just so I can get mixed, man. We're down to about 1.5 rows of the dry stuff, man. I keep saying, oh, I gotta get that split. Pretty soon I'm gonna be out here, and then I'm gonna be trying to get wet wood. I've been there before. Get wet wood to fire up and warm everything. dude, I really don't have, I don't think you want to sit in this little tiny room and watch me in the dark. I keep tapping this. That would drive Miss Kitty nuts if she's in here. She's over there doing drafts, so man, make sure you check out eBay store. I'll probably go take a break here after I get this couple of rolls, get this done. I'll probably go do some listing for a little bit. I can hear the rain, but I can't hear the wind like it was, man. Dude, it was, I'm telling you, man, it was whipping. Man, like I said, I don't know if I said that, but tomorrow, this stuff's supposed to clear off tonight. I think it's supposed to do this through till like 7 o'clock tonight. And then it's supposed to clear off, and tomorrow, and man, as far as I can see in the future, which, really when I look at the forecast of any of that, I just look at a day or 2 days ahead. But man, when you look at the future, 7, 8 days, and it says that it's going to be sunny, or partly cloudy, man, there's no chances of snow or rain in the forecast, dude. You want to believe it, I'll tell you that. So, man, I got hope. And that's when I was like, hey, man, we do that, we can go, we're going to take you down to, like I said, the Salmon River, man, the river of no return. Got some things down in the Riggins area and stuff going on. And then we also got that old trading post and stuff they're trying to locate down on the Salmon River. Take you down to the Steck Park area, take you down to the Salmon River and the Weezer River, and dude, all kinds of places, man. Obviously going to do a lot of rock hounding too. We love a rock hounding. This place is Arrowhead Hunt too, man. It's a private property. Got all kinds of things. I got all kinds of things lined up. I just ain't gonna write them down on the calendar, and we're just gonna take it day by day. How's that? Because who the hell knows what is in store for us this year? That's all I got for you, man. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, and them propane tanks full, which I got 3 of them I got to go fill. They won't fill them below 22 degrees, so. And good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.